nasty old girl, but I'm not washing it today.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Jay Reed for Jay Reed's Love of Cars. So I used to get this question asked a lot. Why don't you sell that old ass C6 Corvette and get you a C7? And this was before the C8 came out. But I used to get this question asked a lot. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I used to be a part of a car club, Corvette car club at that. So you would think that if you are a member of a Corvette car club, that the members would understand and wouldn't ask questions like this. Well, we were out at an event and we were eating lunch, and one of the members, in fact it was the president, he said, we were talking about C6s, C7s, blah blah blah, and he suggested that I sell my C6 now while it still have any value, because the value is going to drop. Now that was about 3 years ago. Needless to say, I am no longer part of that car club. In fact, I quit soon thereafter because I'm like, you know what, these people just don't get it. So, and I got that question asked a few more times after that. So I'm going to attempt to explain it here. Number one, if you are a Corvette enthusiast and you asking that question, then you are not a Corvette enthusiast, because you already know why I have my C6 and why I have no intentions on getting a C7. But that's besides the point. Going back to his point, he stated, like I said, this was a few years ago. He said the prices in Corvettes were going to drop. How's that working out for you? The value in the C6s have been extremely high as of late. In fact, I could sell my car right now to a car lot and get pretty close to what I paid for it. That is just how good the market is, especially since my car is fairly low mileage. It's a 2010 and all I got is 50,000 miles on it. I didn't drive it that much. So number one, that did not pan out to be true. Now granted, there are a lot of other things that come into play that assisted with that, but that's neither here nor there. The fact is that the prices did not drop, and people are selling their Corvettes just because they are getting a high value for them. Now me myself, I'm not going to sell mine. In fact, I don't think I will ever sell it. It'll just become a dedicated drag car, if that. Why? Number one, I put a lot of money into it, which a lot of Corvette enthusiasts do. They'll pro-charge it and then they'll end up selling it. But me, not me. I'm too cheap. I cannot do that. I will not do that. And number two, I don't like C7s. You may like them. They're a great car. They're clean. But I've never dreamed of owning a C7. I dreamed of owning a C6. So when it comes to enjoying my Corvette, it is because it is a C6 that I will not sell it. So it'll have to be some, even if there was another car I wanted, this car would stay parked and I would get that additional car. That's just how it is. And if I can't afford it at the time, then I just won't be getting that car. It would have to be something I wanted really, really bad. So when you ask someone that's a C6 Corvette owner that is a true enthusiast, they may get a little bit offended because they are not seeing things the same way that you may be seeing it. You see it as an old car that's outdated, where they see it as their dream car that every time they get into it, it puts a smile on their face. So you can't really understand why this person will not get rid of his car unless you have walked in that person's shoes, walked through his journey, what it took to get it, blah 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 blah. So that is why I am not going to sell my C6 Corvette. And I have recently added other mods to it, so why would I sell it right now? Even though the market is great for it, and I just invested in, for instance, a torque converter, which wasn't cheap. Now, some people say, well, with the technology today, you can get a newer car with more horsepower that for the same amount of horsepower as all the mods you have in your car. That's true. But will I love that car? No. It'll be fast. I could go out and get a Hellcat any given moment, but I'm not. Why? Because I don't care. I don't care. I've never wanted a boat, so why would I get one that doesn't even float? I just made a rhyme. That's funny. So anyway, that's why I'm not getting rid of my C6 Corvette, and that is also why I see people in my comments all the time post, hey, thanks for the video. It helped me a lot. I just got a C6 Corvette. And I literally get excited for that particular person because I can tell by reading their comments that they are excited. And I fully understand why they are excited about getting a 2010 2012, 2008, 2006 Corvette. I fully understand it. Now, you may go tell Billy Bob over here that only see Corvettes once and twice that you got a C6 2008 base Corvette, and he's like, you pay what for a 2008? You do realize that car is old, and you like, yeah, with this glow on your face. He's not going to understand that. Meanwhile, if you said that to somebody like me, the first thing out of my mouth is going to be, let's go see it. Did you drive it? I'm going to go check it out, and I'm going to look at that particular Corvette like you just pulled it brand new off the lot, because I understand what it means to like a C6 Corvette. That's all I got for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you are in the same boat that I am, if you think the same way I am, let me know in the comments. Peace.